Spencer, if you would, get us up to date.
Last time, Sharpie and Quark parted ways with Mulrain, the half-elf. The ranger had some business to attend to elsewhere with arrows and possibly magic belts to locate. The duo pressed onwards, hoping to arrive in time to assist Mango against the threat of Admiral Darkstar's Dark Armada. Arriving at the scene of a great battle, the heroes watched in horror as legions of cylindrical constructs pushed back the barbarian horde. The cylinders seemed to be pressing towards a great excavation site, a huge pit in the ground near the yellow camp. In a moment of clarity, or madness, Sharpie leapt into action and hurled Quark at one of the floating cylinders. Clinging on for dear life, Quark could only watch in confusion as a swarm of cylinders descended into the pit, retrieving a massive golem. A flying ship reeled it in and then flew away. With Quark in tow, the cylindrical army retreated to the ship. The ship sailed north. The group was split.
That's right. I don't know if you heard that podcast.
Yeah, so I've reluctantly clung on to a flying cylinder and boarded a giant spaceship, which is presumably Admiral Darkstar's mothership, right?
Perhaps.
Right. So I'm separated from Sharpie and Mulrain for the first time.
I should mention that your healing pendant has brought you back to full health.
So I'm back to 40 hit points?
Yeah.
40 hit points, motherfucker!
40 hit points. I'm sorry, it's the moonshine. I'm sorry. Oh, boy.
They love hit points.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
All right, so do I go first or what?
If you want to decide for yourselves, or I could roll randomly.
I'll decide to go first.
All right.
I examine my new strange surroundings.
Hanging on for dear life on the Candroid, you watch as a line of the constructs flies back into the ship. The room you're now inside of is large, full of metal racks. Several circular hatches on the floor look as if they exit out from the bottom of the ship. The Candroids float onto metal racks before settling down into place with light clunks. You can hear the hum of large machinery coming from all around you.
So are there any doors in the room I'm in?
You can see a large metal door opposite the hatch you came in on. Above you is a metal ladder leading to a hatch in the ceiling.
I climb the ladder.
You climb the ladder. Now you're at the hatch. It is closed.
I use all my barbarian strength to open the hatch.
You use all of your barbarian strength. No, it just opens.
Yeah, okay.
As you poke
Better
your
safe
head,
than sorry.
As you poke your head through the hatch, you can see the slithering yellow demons that you fought before.
Ooh.
They wail painful wails as they move about. They take no notice of you. Metal pipes, tubes, and gauges are lining the walls of the chamber. You can see 3 doors, left, right, and center.
Are those doors labeled in any way?
Left, right, and center.
That's good thinking. Can I make it to a door undetected?
You can certainly try.
I use my gnome ability to sneak, and I sneak towards the first door, the left door.
All right. Do you have any ranks and move silently?
Don't I?
Probably not, but...
I thought I was good at sneaking about.
Maybe.
I have fast movement. I use my fast movement.
All right. Moving swiftly, you cross the floor. You make it towards the... What door? The center door?
Left door.
Left door. This door is locked. There's strange script written on the door. You don't understand the language.
I go to the center door.
You approach the center door. You hear the sound of large explosions coming from the other side of the door.
Oh, nice.
I open the door.
You open the door, and what you see is so... We cut to another character.
Okay, all right. Yeah, act break. Gold bond powder.
Sharpie, you're standing out front of Yellow Camp. Corpses and destroyed machines litter the ground. The remaining barbarians are hauling their own into the great tent. The gnolls are also gathered around their dead, but rather than burying or hauling the corpses, the gnolls strip their brethren and then consume the fallen. Cannibalism is never glamorous.
Yes.
You can see your father standing at the entrance of the great tent. He's surveying the work being done. From the east, you can see a horse and rider fast approaching.
Dad,
Yes. I mean, yes.
come clean with me. What the hell's going on? Who's this? Who's this Admiral Darkstar?
I don't know. They just came down in those ships. Did you see that shit? That was crazy. The sky opened up. But okay, I got some bad news to tell you. You know how I said I had like a couple shards?
Yeah.
They're gone.
What do you?
I still have yet to poop out that other one, but
Wait, what do you mean?
I think they've been stolen.
Dad.
Gasp.
You know what? I grew up my whole life thinking that you thought I was a piece of shit. I come back, turns out you're a piece of shit.
Well, that's the barbarian way.
Well,
He does a little dance.
what was that?
That's the barbarian way.
It's like Nashville style.
Nashville style.
Open Nashville style.
Oh, boy.
Okay, lame. Yeah, lame. Fine. I accept that I'm lame.
Where did your friend go?
I hoisted him onto a cylinder, and he's now in the mothership of these things that you're fighting with that you don't know anything about.
And I'm a piece of shit? I just... Are you gonna go after him?
I'd like to.
Okay. Well, can you fly? You're a wizard, right?
A lizard?
A wizard.
I'm sorry, Dad. I've had a lot to drink.
I can't enunciate.
Yes, I'm a wizard. I can't. Dad, I can't fly. I can feather fall when you throw me out a window.
Well,
I can abate physical feeling when you hit me with a belt. I can create a bubble around myself emotionally when you make me feel like a piece of shit. That's not even magic. That's just therapy.
What is therapy?
Dad, I love you. I hug him. I give him a +1 hug.
Only one?
Yeah.
Hug successful. You seem to have broken through.
Dad, don't you get it? Power doesn't have a definition. Some of us are magicians. Some of us are barbarians. Power is power. Like, there's nothing more important than the bond between father and son. Like you're a barbarian. I'm a magic user. It's just, that's the way it goes. The important thing is our name. Like we gotta bring these fucking ships down. My friend is up on one of them. What are you doing?
I'm logging in my iPad. Oh, you've touched him. Your words have touched him.
All right.
The hug was touching. Touching occurs. Says, you're right, you are my son, and you're greater at magic than I will ever be. So now it's time for you to have this. He takes the multicolored cloak off his shoulders and bestows it upon you. He says, this cloak is made from the very canvas that forms these great tents and is infused with great magic. It can give you the power of limited teleportation.
Yeah! Limited teleportation is my power. I got it by minute, hour by hour. I got a cloak from my dad. Now I can go places. Whoa, yeah! Oh, races. Oh, shit. All right. Sorry. Little dance break.
Oh, yeah, all races.
Mulrain, you're among the trees in a small grove.
Aye.
Few venture to this grove as knowledge of the magical forest died along with your 5 children in the massive blaze that consumed your home.
Yes, I remember. I think about it every day.
You hear the whinnying and neighing of a struggling horse not far off, breaking your meditation.
Is there an animal in pain? I rush to the animal.
Whinny, neigh. You see a horse tied to a tree and a woman sitting on the ground propped up against a tree. Upon closer inspection, you realize the woman is dead. Her throat is slit and a dagger is sitting on the ground nearby. There's a piece of parchment on the paper.
Christ.
It's a harsh world. There's monsters and
They're
shit.
on spaceships and I'm dealing with a mutilated woman? Fine.
It's important.
Dear woman, Oh. I must bury you. I must show you the honor that my children were not shown.
She doesn't respond.
No, you must be awake. Please, wake up, please. I slap her face in the sad way when someone does it in a movie based on a Michael Crichton film. I keep on hitting her face.
Yep.
I try to untie the horse.
You untie the horse. It stands and regards you.
Dear horse, I regard you as well. I nuzzle the horse.
The horse is nuzzled. It seems as if it wants to say something. No, not like that. You have wild empathy. You can empathize with the horse. It seems to say...
I use my wild empathy.
You can ride on me. Horses aren't very eloquent.
Dear horse, I hear your message and I shall do your bidding. I will ride you.
All right. The horse is just standing there now.
The horse is standing there. Okay, I leap upon the horse, and I'm really cute when I do it.
Leaping upon the saddle, you notice a bit of paper sticking outside the saddle.
I ignore the paper. I'm just kidding. I pick up the paper.
That's a good idea.
Always ignore the paper.
Yeah, fuck it.
I read the paper.
Probably
I read
nothing.
the paper.
Probably
Never read the paper.
Probably nothing.
To whoever reads this, know that I was a man. Known for my comically oversized pants, I was always tripping over my own legs. In search of a belt, I finally found one after slaying a group of orcs. When I put it on, I realized that I'd become a woman. So I killed myself. Have a nice day. Don't wear this belt, unless you're into that sort of thing. Signed, Baggy Pants O'Houlihan.
It's a note from Sinbad.
Oh my. I'm excited. I start to cry a little bit. I do a little dance. I find the belt. The belt's around the dead woman, right?
Yes.
I grab the belt.
That happens.
I put the belt on.
You put on the belt. You're transformed into a man. A woman.
What?
Woman, man. Woman.
What? Whoa! Ooh! I'm back. I shake out my long hair, and I puff my breasts. That's a thing, right? Are you looking to see if puffing your breasts is a thing?
Critically puffed.
I must find Sharpie, but first I fashion a dress out of leaves.
That happens.
And I get on the horse and I start heading towards Sharpie.
Okay. Cut back to Quark. Which door were you going for again?
I was going to the door with the explosions going on behind. Center door.
You open the door. The room is long, running the length of the ship. Several cannons are lined up, aimed outside of the ship. A few of those yellow demons, as well as one black creature, are roaming up and down the aisle. Occasionally, one slithers up to a cannon, adjusts it, and fires it off with a loud explosion. They don't regard you.
Are these the harpoon cannons or just regular?
These are regular cannons.
Regular cannons. Is there anything beyond the? Is there a door beyond those people?
There's no door. It just leads back to the main room.
Can I intimidate them?
You intimidate. There's two different kinds of monsters.
I intimidate who's more threatening, the slimy guys or the black dude? No, I didn't mean it like that.
I'd say the black creature is a bit more threatening.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. Well, typical.
I try to intimidate the black guy.
What's your intimidate bonus?
My intimidate. Where the hell? 9.
You intimidate him. He doesn't seem to speak the same language as you, but he cowers in fear. He starts hissing.
Power attack.
One, two, three.
What's the difference? I always say three.
The higher the number, the less accurate, but the more damage.
Okay, 2.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, critical hit.
Fuck yeah. Y'all ready for this?
Aaron wants to move.
You slice the monster in half, and it burns into pieces.
All right. What do the slimy guys do?
They look at you before continuing on.
I run past them to the opposite end of the corridor.
That happens.
I look for a door to move through it.
There's no other doors, just the one that leads back to where you came.
Say what? Berserker? She wants me to go into Berserker Rage. I don't even know. Is there any use for me to use these cannons?
I mean, if you want to, like, shoot things, maybe. Like, on the ground.
Say what? Attack the slugs? But they're not doing me any dirt? Yeah. Okay, so I use Flaming Sword on one of the slimy guys.
Yeah! You miss.
Shit. Now what?
The slug turns and faces you. It quickly slithers to a button and hits it.
Uh-oh.
You hear a siren. Cut to... Dan.
Oh, yeah.
You're back with your father. You're having a tender moment.
Right.
The horse and rider approaches.
But he gave me his curtain, right? His,
he has your cloak.
Cloak.
It rides up. It's it's a half-elf female.
Yay! Hi.
Mulrain, you're a woman.
Yes, I am. I shake out my hair, and it's like sparkles and stars fall from my hair.
I have my dad's cloak now. This is a relationship born in horrible self-interest.
I don't understand what you mean.
Well, I can provide for you now because I can teleport, and now you have a vagina. I feel like we've.
I always had a mind vagina. On my way over here, I realized that you should have fallen in love with me as a person and not as the beautiful woman that I am. So perhaps for a little while, we should just be companions.
What?
Ooh, Dungeon Snap. Dungeon Snap.
I have an aside with the horse.
The horse looks at you.
Horse, I love him so much. I just want to know that it's real.
I'm just a horse.
And that's why I love you too, horse. That's why I love you too.
I love hay.
Oh, horse. I turn back.
Hey, listen, I don't know what I did wrong before you were a chick, but I think you're really attractive now. I didn't.
Well,
my friend is on a spaceship.
Yes, and let's help him.
Yes,
He's
yes.
always been there for me.
Yes. Let's go rescue him.
No, please, let's rescue him.
Yes.
No, let's rescue him. Let's, please. I'll be there.
Dad.
Hey, what? Huh?
Is there any way I can use your coat of teleportation to teleport up to the spaceships that...
Well,
Can I grab your moonshine? Can I take your moonshine?
You're hitting that pretty hard, man.
This jar's like half empty.
Can I grab your smart juice from you?
You can teleport to anything you see, maybe. Or, like, there's a couple places you could just go to without seeing. You gotta finesse it. Not good with the magic.
Do I see the Dark Star starships?
You can see it on the horizon.
All right.
It's very far away.
I use my cloak to try to teleport to them.
I jump inside the cloak.
In a whirling flourish, you teleport. You find yourself in a metal room. Cannons light the room, and a barbarian gnome stands before you.
I did it!
Sirens
I teleported
blare.
myself to certain death.
Am I there or I'm still...
You're there.
Okay. Hey!
You're all there.
Sharpie!
Are you there?
Mulrain!
It's me, and now I'm a lovely lady.
Wow, that changes everything. Nice leaf dress.
Thank you. I fashioned it.
Meanwhile, there's a slimy guy's firing cannons over here. Little help?
I take 2 arrows. I fire the arrows at the slimy guys.
Do you have your sheet? What's your attack bonus?
It's like 1,000. It's like 1,000.
You hit with both arrows.
Woohoo! Really?
Yeah.
Guys, I hit with 2 arrows.
Your arrows strike the remaining demon in the eyes. It falls dead.
I just helped you.
1,000 bonus.
Well, he knew I was kidding. He adjusted it.
I read it on our sheet.
All right.
It's
All right.
+3.
All right, we should probably stop there, right?
Cliffhanger!
Yeah. That's good.
Cliffhanger!